I've never seen in my 5 years in Romania a drunk girl. They drink and they have fun. You'll never see one stumbling. You'll never see one fall over. Do you know why? Because it brings shame on the family and people will talk and her father will kick her ass, so they won't do it. I was in a taxi and it was 3 a.m. and these two girls were walking. We were in the taxi and they were walking through the park. And I said, I still find it very strange that girls walk alone at night here, everywhere, and there's no problems. And the taxi driver said to me, yes, but they're Romanian girls. A Romanian wouldn't hurt a Romanian girl. As in, it's like, why would someone hurt her? Because we're all Romanians. That's completely gone from the West. So that was like mind-boggling to me. Romania has no economic prosperity, but they have morality. It's the most Christian country in the world, 99.9% Orthodox Christian. I've been on dates with 27-year-old women who have to be home at 10 o'clock because their father said so. Like, their families stick together. They have no social welfare programs, no disabled people programs, nothing, because the family look after them. But there's no old people home. Family looks after them. All these things we have in the West, they have none of it. It's just family. Family takes care of all those problems.
What did we eat on my birthday?
KFC.
Why did we eat KFC? Because when I was 21, me and Andrew used to have no food. I used to drive my broken Volkswagen Golf to a KFC restaurant in Dunstable, United Kingdom. And I used to sit in my car. And you couldn't ever eat anyone's leftover food if they ever had their mouth on it. But at KFC, they used to buy buckets. And I would sit and wait for people to sit outside, eat their meal, and leave the bucket on the table. And I used to go and take that bucket, 3 or 4 pieces of chicken. And I used to collect 20, 30, 40 pieces of chicken. And I used to go home and I used to freeze that chicken. And me and Andrew would break it up, put it in our rice. That's what sustained us for that hard year. That year we had when I was 21 and you were 22. That's how broke we were. I used to scavenge chicken. And that's a sad story if you never make it out. To me, that's a happy story. That's a story of triumph. And it's a big joke. We sit there eating our KFC laughing about how we used to scavenge KFC chicken.
He's better and not skinny as fuck and actually has something going for him.
And I think that flicked the switch in me where I was like, okay, fuck you, watch this.
Me, I couldn't give a shit about Andrew Tate.
Would you box him?
If he come up to me in my face,
yeah,
I would absolutely punch him in the face. I'm not like him. I'm not daddy's little rich boy. I got to earn my shit to get here.
He come from money?
Oh, he come from money.
Let me tell you guys a true story. I was 21. Me and Andrew used to have no food. I used to drive my broken Volkswagen Golf to the KFC restaurant in Dunstable, United Kingdom. And I used to sit in my car. And you couldn't ever eat anyone's leftover food if they ever had their mouth on it. But at KFC, they used to buy buckets. And I would sit and wait for people to sit outside, eat their meal, and leave the bucket on the table. And I used to go and take that bucket, 3 or 4 pieces of chicken. And I used to collect 20, 30, 40 pieces of chicken that were perfectly fine, left in the buckets. And I used to go home and I used to freeze that chicken. And me and Andrew would break it up, put it in our rice, and that was our meal. That's what sustained us for that hard year. That year we had when I was 21 and you were 22. That's how broke we were.
She literally just threatened to rape Andrew Tate. Imagine if he did that. Are we gonna cancel this girl? Is this toxic femininity? She literally just threatened to rape Andrew. That's disgusting. I've never heard Andrew ever threaten to abuse a woman.
Whatever you see around you was built by men. Women built nothing. Their place is at home cooking.
Well, I'd rather be at home cooking.
There you go, a woman who actually says the truth. Do you know why she says the truth, that she'd rather be at home cooking? Because she's older and she's experienced life and she's been out there, she's done the work, and she's like, nah, I just want to be a housewife. It's only the younger girls that have these toxic, aggressive opinions, but they don't really know any better.
Imagine this. You wake up in the morning and you're Tate. Open your eyes. Bitch here, the bitch here. Move them hoes out the way. You walk to the bathroom. You're 6'3", built like Hercules. Caramel. You check the bank, full of money. You pick up a $6,000 Armani shirt and you put it on. Why the fuck are you gonna button it up? You're Andrew motherfucking Tate. You ain't gonna button up shit. I'll walk into the fucking most premier establishment you can name with my shirt unbuttoned, so every bitch in there knows I cheat.
So speaking of dating, how do you know if you've been friend zoned or not?
The responsiveness from women. This is all it boils down to. If you are trying to contact a woman and you're getting delayed response and busy scheduling, she's not interested. It's really that simple. When a woman likes you, she will cancel plans. She cancels plans, she responds immediately, she becomes available. When she doesn't really like you that much, she's unavailable. It's really that simple.
What advice would you give to people who are just like chronic procrastinators? That are just not taking action?
Yeah, the advice is very simple. I have the perfect piece of advice for them. It's have fun staying poor. Not everyone can make it to the top, and there's no help for those people who can't motivate themselves. If you can't pay your bills, it's hard to pay your rent, you're eating the crappiest food, you're driving the crappiest car, all the beautiful women in the world don't look at you, you can't afford any nice clothing, and you're sitting around thinking, just a few more hours playing Fortnite, then that's your station in life, and enjoy it.
When I was 16, there was this bitch called Helen. She was dating this fucking gangster. And I was talking to her in college, and then her boyfriend found out. So when I left college, and this guy goes, "Hey, Andrew." I was like, "Yeah, what?" And he threw a punch, and I slipped it, and then all of his friends jumped me. I got back into college, and I was fucking furious. And these 5 guys jumped me for this bitch. She's like, "I have to fuck this bitch." And I convinced her to walk back to my house. I'm with Helen, we're in my room. I'm kissing Helen, about to fuck Helen, and my phone starts ringing. It's my mom. I'm like, "What, Mom, what?" She goes, "Your granddad's dead." And I was like, "All right, I'll call you back." I put the phone down and just went back to kiss Helen, and she goes, "She just said your fucking granddad's dead, and you're just trying to kiss me." I was like, "No, bitch, he's dead now. What the fuck do you want me to do? I'm leaving." I was like, "No, granddad, no. Why now?"